In today's brief video, I want to share with you guys 5 things that I focused on in order to help me quit vaping and quit consuming other substances, including nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content, addictions that I once struggled with. If you wind up enjoying today's video and the content in it, be sure to check out the pinned comment or the video description for the link where I have a bunch of free and paid resources designed to help people quit smoking, quit vaping, and overcome addiction. All right, the 5 things that help me the most, and they all start with F, so this is pretty easy. Now, I want to emphasize one thing real quick before I share these 5 things with you. You don't need to do or focus on any of these things in order to quit vaping, quit smoking weed, quit drinking alcohol. The only thing you have to do is make the conscious decision to not consume the substance. In the same way that you make the conscious and rational decision, the choice to consume the substance, you just do the opposite of that, and then you'll have successfully quit smoking, vaping, drinking, whatever it may be. So thing number 1 would be my Fortitude, and this really was a shift in mindset. Fortitude is the ability to grind through something that's difficult or challenging, okay? And displaying courage, displaying fortitude is definitely a positive when it comes to quitting vaping, and that's deeply rooted in the mindset. So first and foremost, focusing on the mindset, focusing on staying committed to the decision that you made to stop, despite challenges, which challenges typically come in the form of social pressure, peer pressure, withdrawal symptoms. Despite those challenging situations, you have to display fortitude, the ability to persevere through the challenges to achieve your end goal or to achieve your commitment of quitting vaping. So that's thing number 1. F number 2 is fitness. Fitness is a great thing for anyone to get into who's coming off of substances. Fitness helps with that rebalancing of dopamine, that neurotransmitter that not only makes us feel good, but that's also utilized by our brain to re-hardwire the repetition of new behaviors in over and over again. And for me, fitness didn't just mean working out, lifting weights, practicing yoga, going for walks, whatever it is you're into. Fitness for me also had an emphasis on nutrition, and it had an emphasis on sleep regulation, okay? So when I look at fitness, I'm looking at how's my quality of sleep, how's my nutrition look, and then how does my physical level of exercise look day to day. And fitness can be super simple, right? This could be as simple as going for a swim, practicing a yoga video off of YouTube. It could start as easy as just going for a 10 to hour long walk, 10-minute to 1 hour long walk each morning, okay? Fitness doesn't have to be, I'm gonna go to the gym 6 days a week and do this and do that. No. Start simple and then expand on it as you continually start to feel better as you get away from the initial stages of nicotine detox and withdrawal. So many people dive like head first into fitness when they quit, forgetting that they might feel crappy when they first quit, then they actually feel crappier and more overwhelmed, and then they wind up relapsing. So fitness, think about general health. What simple activities can I do to either get in shape or maintain my physical shape? Start simple and then expand from there. Once you get the working out down, then maybe dive more into the nutrition. Once your nutrition's better and your physical exercises are up, then chances are you're going to be sleeping better. When you're sleeping better, when you're getting in better shape, when you're feeling better about yourself, that should naturally fuel other self-care practices and routines. Maybe you get into teeth whitening, maybe you get into, skincare routine, just other things that are fitness and physical health and self-help related, okay? Pillar number 3 would be finances. Financial stress is killer. And I think putting an emphasis on finances is a huge help when it comes to addiction recovery. So finances includes saving money. So number 1, saving money and not wasting money, right? Vaping, smoking weed, buying alcohol, waste of money, waste of time, stop doing that. Figure out where else in your life you're wasting money. Maybe it's through apps, maybe it's through programs you have, TV subscriptions. Really sit down, look at the credit card statements, look at the bills, and figure out where you're wasting money and start there. Clean that up. Step number 2, figure out how to make more money. Quitting a substance is a great time to start a side hustle, a side business, or just go all in on your current career business, because chances are you're going to have extra time, you're going to experience moments of boredom. And I think a great thing to do with that boredom and that extra time is figure out how can you generate more money, okay? So save money, figure out how to generate more money. I don't know what that was. Step number 3, figure out how to invest your money. This could involve things like setting yourself up for retirement or a savings account. You could look into things like index funds through Fidelity or Vanguard investing services. Or you could take that money and invest it into your own side hustle. Maybe you start flipping sneakers. Maybe you start your own YouTube channel and making content. Maybe you open up your own business, brick and mortar thing. I don't know. But figure out how to save money, how to make more money, and then how to properly invest that money. Pay attention to your financial health, because your financial health can take a big toll on your physical health and your mental health if it's not in check. So we have Fortitude, practicing the mindset. We have fitness, which is kind of all-encompassing of nutrition, sleep, self-care, physical health. We have finances, saving, making more money, and investing. Next, we have friends and family. I want you to take a really close look at your social circles, starting with your friends and the social situations that you put yourself in. Are the people that you're surrounding yourself with on the same page as you, right? If they're constantly smoking weed, drinking alcohol, going out, partying, vaping, maybe they don't value their physical health to the same extent that you do. Maybe they don't have the same goals or ambitions that you do. Maybe they crave something different in life than you crave. And this is okay. We're not coming from a place of judgment on them. We're just looking and saying, hey, is this social circle really that I want to be, right? Because your behaviors, your actions, they're going to be a lot of what the people you hang around are like. So start with your friends, things that you can easily change or avoid, or, dive more into. Maybe it's a friendship circle that's really good and you should dive more into that circle, okay? When it comes to family, take a very close look at your significant relationships, right? We can't change family, we can't change that. But I think it is worth taking a close look at the serious relationships you have, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, whatever it is, and making sure that that's healthy, that that's in check. Because stress from relationships, strain on relationships, that's a horrible thing. That's even worse than financial stress. Often they go hand in hand, but that's even worse than financial stress. So take a close look that you're surrounding yourself with, the people that it is day to day, and are they a positive influence or are they a negative influence? If they're a positive, great. A positive influence, great. Start to embrace that more. If they're a negative influence, how can you go about changing that? Because the people that you're with are very, very important. These can be very, if you're on good terms with those people and you got a good support network, that can be very, very valuable when it comes to quitting. Again, you don't need it. It's not necessary. The number one way people quit drugs is they wake up one day and they just stop. Because there's going to be a lot of people here watching this video saying, well, I don't have good finances. I don't have a good social circle. I'm not in shape. Well, that's my point. Start quitting the drug and then work on these things, okay? And if you already have these things, dive more into them. Go all in on them and see what you can turn it into. Thing number 5 is faith, okay? I think it helps to have faith, whether we're coming from a religious standpoint or just having faith in oneself. The world can be a very evil and a very, very dark place, right? This is why a lot of people consume substances. They watch the news, it's bad news constantly, we're at war with this, the economy's bad, inflation, life isn't worth it anymore, it's never gonna get better. It helps to have faith, okay? I do have faith from a religious standpoint, but even just faith in that life is going to improve. You have to have faith. With all the evil in the world we have, there has to be good, right? You need an equal and opposite reaction for everything. You can't have all this darkness without having some light, and it helps to have faith, especially when it comes to addiction and recovery, that things are going to get better, that life is going to improve. I can't personally fathom a life without faith, because I think it would be very dark, very gloom, very depressing, and I see how substance use could become very, very consuming of that person's life without that. Again, not something I go into a lot with on my channels. A bug just crawled into my ear or something like that, probably an amoeba that's going to eat my brain. I don't go into it a lot on my channel, but I do think it helps, whether it's faith in something else or just having some faith in yourself and your ability to accomplish something and your ability to achieve a goal and see a commitment through. That commitment being quitting vaping, quitting weed, quitting drinking alcohol, whatever it may be. So if you enjoyed today's video, you can learn more in the pinned comment in the link there about our one-on-one coaching session. It's a single session, money back guarantee if you need help quitting. We have our supplement line, our Kick It Crave Less chewing gum supplement. We have the 30 count trial size bottle. We have the 90 count, the month supply, and then the 3-pack, which is a 3-month supply of our chewing gum supplement, because we really aim to get people through those first 90 days. That's 3 pieces of gum a day. That's your best value if you look to purchase that. It's a great product. It's nicotine free, cannabis free, stimulant free. It contains KSM 66 ashwagandha and N-acetylcysteine, so check that out. And if you don't like those things, check out our free PDF handouts on how to quit vaping, how to quit smoking, how to overcome addiction. Until next time, I'll see you in the pinned comment, the video description, or the next video if you really just want to keep binging these.